welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Simply Lebz. To my returning subscribers, I see you. Thank you once again for coming back to my channel. And to all my new viewers, I hope that you consider subscribing to my channel so that you know more about me and my interests. So today's video is going to be a natural hair video. As you can see, I will be teaching you how to detangle your hair and also moisturizing your hair. A quick warning, your girl will be looking crusty in the video, but this is the end result, and I just want to reassure you that in the end it finally works out because I'm looking good, I'm looking snappy. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, so let's just hop into it. Different video. As you can see, I'm wearing a bonnet and we have a mess under here, but don't worry, we're gonna get it sorted out. So we're gonna do a detangle with me, but also moisturizing your hair midweek. If you're like me, you are a lazy natural, and sometimes you don't really get around to braiding your hair at night, and we all know what kind of a mess your afro is if you don't braid it. So before I show you what's underneath this bonnet, it starts with the tools and products that I'll be using. Firstly, we'll start with a bottle of warm water just to get our hair pliable and soft and manageable. And I might use this hair foam. It's by Originals Olive Aloe. Sometimes I use this, sometimes I don't. It will depend on what kind of hairstyle I want. Or I might use my Cantu curling cream. And for my hair tools, I'll be using a wide tooth comb and my trusted purple brush, and we will use a few crocodile clips to just hold the hair in position. So are you ready to see my hair? All right, I won't do a countdown. Let's just show the mess as is and we will get started. So my hair currently looks like this. I have not touched my hair in a week, mostly because I've been busy and all of that. So yeah, we will start with that. Let me take out this gutter, and you can see, as you can see, my hair is a bit matted but not too matted. The first step is we will put some warm water so that it becomes a bit workable and soft. We'll start with that, and then let's just work the water in my hair. If you see bits of white residue, it's because I had gel in my hair, well, on my edges. And yeah, it will just dissolve as I put the water in my hair. So my hair is a bit manageable now. So what we'll do is we'll divide it into 4 sections because we'll be working in sections. Yes, I'm that girl that works in sections because I cannot tackle my hair just as is. It's easier to work in sections. So this will be my first section, and I'll do this throughout my head. And I'll just clip on a crocodile clip, and I'll do that for this back section as well. Don't ask me why I had not braided my hair if I knew that I was going to be in this mess. I think it's every natural's story. You just get tired sometimes, guys, honestly, and you get lazy. My parts might not be clean, but that doesn't really matter because the point of this is just to get my hair detangled and not matted, and this is the last quadrant. Yeah. So now that my hair has been put away and sectioned away, we will start with one section at a time so that we don't get overwhelmed. I usually start from front to back because I don't know, it just makes sense in my head. So we'll start with the first section. This is my first section, and you can never have enough water in your hair. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting water, but not too much, because I want to style my hair later on today or tomorrow. So you don't want to have too much water in your hair. You just want to have just enough water so that your hair is soft. And what I'm doing is just trying to get all the tangled bits out of my hair. And this is the shade hair that I have, and you know that you have shade hair. Well, you at least shade your hair 100 strands. Is it a day? I think it's a day. So yeah, I'll show you all my shade hair at the end of this video. So cool. The hair is like this now. I'm going to divide it into another subsection. So from each section, I'll just be dividing it into 3, right? So it's a bit tangled because I have not worked on it in a week. And I'll just put my trusted crocodile clip. I'm trying to get it, my hands are slippery. I'll put my clip on my head so that it secures that part, and we will be working on this one part, right? So it's not wet, but it's damp, right? And that's what you want to work with, because the main aim of this is just to stretch your hair so that you can be able to style it the following day. We don't want our hair to be too wet because it will take days and days to get dry. So I'll just start from my tips until the roots with my wide tooth comb. So you start at the ends, gently comb it out, right? So we'll start like this, and as you can see, it's a bit tangled, but we're working through that. And the higher I go, the more detangled it becomes, right? So you're gonna keep on doing that. And as you can see, my hair is somewhat detangled now. See, it's that easy, guys. Natural hair should not be a struggle. It should not be that sore, right? So what I like to do after that is just go with my trusted brush so that I make sure that all my tangles are really gone. I don't know, I just like the sensation of the brush touching my scalp so that I know that I have no tangles whatsoever. So that is the first part, and we are done. Because I want to have a nice hairstyle tomorrow, I'll just put a bit of product, not too much, because I haven't washed my hair in the past few days, so I don't want to have a product overload, right? So I think I might go with my Cantu coconut curling cream. I'll just take a bit, a little goes a long way, guys. So I'll just use this bit and I will put it on this section of my hair. Make sure that it is thoroughly coated with the product, right? So I'm just gonna do this, and that seems fine with me. I am gonna make a part. It doesn't have to be clean, just has to be like equal parts. And I am gonna start twisting my hair. So I know that twisting is not the easiest thing. Nobody just starts out knowing how to twist their natural hair, and that is understandable. So if you can't twist, you can just make braids the simple way. I might do an example with one section if you can't twist. It takes a bit of time to learn how to twist, but you eventually get there. And as you can see, as I'm getting to my ends, you just want to brush them a bit so that they become clean. so that when I undo my twist, it's all in sync, if that makes sense. So because my one side is longer than the other, I'm just gonna borrow from the other section. Try not to borrow, but if there's nothing that you can do, you just have to borrow. So I'm working my way down, and when I'm reaching the end, I won't twist till the very end. I'll just put more product and I'll just wrap my hair around my finger like this. So this is how my twist looks like. See, my hair is not really wet. The aim is not to get it wet because I still want length retention for when I do my style. So yeah, this is my first twist, and what I'll do is that I'll do this all around my head, and I don't want to speed up the first section, the first part, because I wanted you to see in realistic time, how much time it actually takes me to deal with one subsection. And as you can see, it's just a little over 5 minutes, so it shouldn't take long. So let me do this other section for you. This time around I will braid it for those who cannot twist their hair. So my hair is it's still wet, but I'd like to get more water on it. Oh, guys, this is literally the best hairspray. It's an infinity spray, and it doesn't just squirt water aggressively like the normal squirt bottles that we used to have. No shade on them, I also started there, but if there's something better and it's on the market, why not get it? So I am detangling my hair with my wide tooth comb. As you can see, I'm coming across a few tangles, but I'm not worried because I'm not yanking or pulling at my hair. Another thing is, when you do your hair, make sure that you have enough time. You don't really want to do your hair when you're in such a rush, because you end up snapping your hair, and that isn't good. So this section is detangled. As you can see, my wide tooth comb is gliding through that, and that's what we want. That's what we want. And these are just shed hairs, and I am done with this section. So we'll just go through it with this comb to make sure that we really got rid of all the knots and tangles. And I promise you guys, this is not sore. I'm somewhat tender-headed, and if I can manage this, then I think most of you can. So now I'm just running it through. I wanted to touch my scalp to make sure that I don't have tangles from the roots to the tips. And you can see my brush is just gliding through my afro, and that's what we essentially want, right? We want to get rid of the shed hairs. So I'll just put a bit of product, not too much, because my hair isn't that dry. I moisturize thoroughly when I wash my hair, so I don't need to put that much product in my hair. This is just to revitalize it and to re-moisturize it a bit for my hairstyle. So the second section is done, and now I am going to braid this section and not twist. For those who cannot twist, I'll just braid this section. And braiding has its perks. Braiding does stretch your hair a bit longer than when you twist it, but twisting is better because it's faster, if that makes sense, right? So now I'm just braiding my hair. It's taking a while because I think as I'm looking at my camera, everything is a bit reversed. So yeah, almost at the end. And what I do is that when I get near to the end, I don't like braiding it to the very end because it's gonna take a time to unravel it when it's time to style it. So when I'm at a good length, I'll show you guys. When I'm at a good length, I twist it near the end. You'll see what I mean when I say that. So I'm braiding. Okay, I think this is a decent size. So I'm just gonna split the one so that I have 2 sections now instead of 3. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist this section now. Alright, so I am twisting. I haven't even told you guys how long I've been natural. That's how I just jumped into this video. So I've been natural. I did the big chop in January 2017, and let me tell you guys, I was not prepared. I think it's because I had binged watched a whole lot of big chop videos, and you know how when you watch something and then you start obsessing over it a lot and you think you're ready. I had stopped chemically processing my hair a long time ago. Do you see that you get more stretch with a braid than with the twist? The twist tends to shrink up a bit more, but I'll do twists around my hair instead of braids because it's way faster for me. So I'll just do the third section. After the third section, I will either go off camera and finish the rest of my head, or I will speed up the video instead of doing it in real time so that the video is not too long, because I think everyone gets the gist of what I'm doing, and that was the whole point. And I promise you guys, you'll see how my hair is tomorrow. It's gonna be totally different. It's gonna be popping. The whole point of this is that you guys just see how I detangle my hair and moisturize it with simple products. And I just want to put it out there that you don't have to have the same products that I'm using. Maybe for this third section I'll use my foam so that you see that you don't have to use the same products as me, nor do you have to use a cream. It just depends on the type of style that you want, because if you're using a cream, it tends to hold your hair more and it might develop your curl pattern a bit more, so you might have curls popping, as the naturals say. But with the foam, it's more of a light hold, but it does moisturize your hair thoroughly. And I think that's why I can use both these products interchangeably. I'm a huge fan of these products. I do have other products, but I don't want to bombard people with so many products. The last thing that I want is that people go out and start buying all these products. What I usually say to my friends who ask me, oh, what do you do with your hair, is that as long as you find a great product that works for your hair, right? So in my channel, I essentially like to cover all bases, on the cheaper end, the inexpensive end, and maybe climb up the price list a bit for those who want more expensive products like Shea Moisture that are a bit more on the expensive side. It doesn't really matter what you use as long as it works for your hair. So don't go out and start buying every single product on the aisle. So as you can see, I have thoroughly detangled this third section, and instead of using the Cantu cream now, I'm going to use my foam, right? So what I usually do is that I'll just have a few pumps, like 3 to 4 pumps, right, since you can see, and I'm just gonna put it on my section, right? Thoroughly work that in, and then that section is fine. So I'm just gonna twist it. See, no tangles. It's easier to work with your hair when it's thoroughly detangled. And as you can see, there has been no pain. It's just been a seamless process, and I think that's what I want to debunk. The whole thing of that natural hair is hard to maintain. It's a bit, I wouldn't say it's hard, it's just you put a bit more effort in terms of doing your research on how to take care of your hair, just like people do research on how to take care of their relaxed hair. Well, natural hair works like that. You need to know what you actually are doing with your natural hair, and then all these methods will work. I will say though that braiding it at night after a balm hairstyle does get tiring, but sure, you get used to it. So I'll just put a bit of cream here at the end, and I am done with my third section. Boom. I mean, your fave could never. Let me be your new fave. So this is the end result of my hair, and I think it looks good. This is a high puff. Please let me know if you'd like me to show you how I actually got to this hairstyle. I would be more than willing to do a tutorial on how I did this, and if I do say so myself, your girl did not do too badly. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell me new suggestions of the type of videos that you'd like to see, so that I will know what kind of content to put out for you. I hope that this was worth your time, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.